Boom, what's up everybody? My name is Kim Skogwell, and today we're gonna be taking a look at how you can remove unwanted object from your images. It's very quick, easy, so we're gonna get to it. But first I wanna say thank you to everybody who has hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you haven't done so already, please push that subscribe button and the notification bell and you'll get updated as well. And again, thank you to everybody, that keeps me going. Let's get to it. Cool, so here we are back inside of Affinity Photo again, and we're going to try and remove a couple of objects here, like this pole in the middle, maybe a pole over here, and maybe a pole or something on the boat here. So the absolute best way to do it, I'm going to show you that first, because this is primacy. You want to open up a new layer. You want to zoom in a little bit, and then we're going to go over to our toolbar here. We're going to click and hold on the healing brush tool, and then go down to inpainting here. We're gonna make a little bit bigger brush size with open and close brackets. We're gonna make sure we have current, layer, and below selected. So now we're just gonna drag down and make sure we include the shadow. Affinity Photo has done its magic. You can see keeping the line on the sides here, and it looks absolutely perfect. So if we wanna remove this pole here, which is a little bit more complex because it's got the shadows in the back and shadow up front. You just want to make sure you include all of that shadow, and it's going to analyze the backgrounds and see it keeping the structure of the shadow in the background as well. So now we're going to go over to the boat here and see what we can find. So I don't really like what's on top of this building. So we can go here, we can just make a little bit smaller brush size, and we go here, make sure we mask it, and see it builds the roof to look perfect. Now I'm going to delete this mask here, and we're going to try this with the clone stamp tool. So I'll just delete that layer. I'm going to open up a new layer. We're going to zoom back in again, and we're going to go over here to the stamp here, the clone brush tool as they call it, the S shortcut on your keyboard. So you're going to make a little bit bigger. You're going to have to set a reference point, so hold down Alt or Option, click at about the same height here, and then we're going to start dragging down, make sure we include the shadow. You can see it's not too bad. You want to keep your opacity at 100 and a low flow and a low hardness here. So we can see it's not too bad, but there's some weird stuff going on. Now if we want to try and do this over here on this pole, make a reference point and then just start painting in. But you can already now see what's happened. This shadow on the back doesn't match this pole. So now we're going to have to go back here and do this and set a new reference point about the same height, and it's not as good. So the best way I recommend using is, where you can, always use the inpainting brush tool and just run over it, and you will have perfect removal almost every time of smaller objects.